What's up, Nitro Gang? This is the brand new in-box Traxxas Nitro Slayer Pro 4x4. This is one of the only Nitros that Traxxas still sells. The Slayer itself is, you know, it's an older name, but the new one, the Pro, which is the one this is the one with the extended REVO chassis. This is claimed to hit a top speed of 50 miles an hour, but that is with the optional 17-tooth clutch bell. I just did my research. I know the facts. Traxxas is not going to get me on this one, guys. Comes with a TRX 3.3 engine pretty much in every single Traxxas, unless you get like the T-maxx Classic. Brand new in box. We got the blue one right over here, and just so you know, this one is not mine, unfortunately, but I was like 2% away from getting this with my stimulus money that I got from the government. But then I got a little bit cheap, so, you know, lucky for me, I have friends in the Nitro RC field that get Traxxas Slayer Pros. So let's open this up. It looks like we're going to be doing a break-in on this, hopefully maybe a couple tanks. Let me give you a short little overview of the box here. You know, basic resonator, dual chamber tuned pipe. This is all mostly REVO specs, similar servos as the entire Traxxas lineup, same engine. You could tell this is the chassis from the REVO. Absolutely nothing wrong with that, but this thing is actually very, very impressive. I looked up the specs and it is about 23 inches long. That's pretty long for a 10 scale RC. Let's open it up. Batteries, I don't think Traxxas included these, right?
No.
Yeah. Oh yeah, nothing like taking out a brand new Traxxas, especially when it's a Slayer Pro just like this. Man, this thing is really impressive looking. Brand new, guys. This thing is beautiful. It's basically like a REVO, you know, with a short course style suspension. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. REVO is one of my favorite RCs. In fact, the REVO's been winning the Reader's Choice Award in Remote Radio Control Car Action magazine ever since it came out. Suspension feels really plush out of the box. I like it. Really good suspension spring rate. I like how it kind of comes up here towards the top of the stroke. Let's check out the back. Back could use a little bit more stiffness. It's a little bit low, I think, for my opinion. Yeah. If this was a Jang URC review, you know, the classic YouTuber, who basically is the guy that got me into doing RC videos, he would say the same thing. He would spend about a half an hour on the suspension geometry. Pretty nice layout, you know, similar to a REVO, obviously. The difference here compared to a REVO is you do not have reverse. So normally the reverse opti drive sensor goes right here, right? But here we have pretty much a little piece here that's eliminating that. So yeah, you have an auto shifting 2-speed transmission. I read some stuff on the Traxxas website. They call it some kind of optimized 2-speed transmission. So for Traxxas, they basically optimize everything. So that's meaningless. All we know is it's a 2-speed automatic, you know? What am I gonna tell you? That's what it is. All right, what do we got to do now? We have batteries in there?
No, I didn't do nothing to it yet.
Oh, okay. All right, so we're going to put batteries in here?
That's why I bought them.
I see.
I bought them too, and then whatever I had new that was in the house, I just threw in the box so I wouldn't forget.
Oh, the batteries must be on the bottom. There's double-sided tape holding this in, so they don't want us to take this out for sure. So it has to be something else. This is the only other area that we could have the batteries in. Finally figured out where the double A's go. They're right here. Just had to remove the cover. It's a pretty cool design. I'm actually a little bit surprised. I thought they would have the rechargeables here, but I personally prefer the double A's. These last for pretty long, and there's really no issues with double A's, so, you know, I'm good. Everything is set. We got the batteries in. The steering works. This thing has TSM. So that's a Traxxas stability management. There's a way to lower the sensitivity with this knob, but right now we're just gonna leave it as it is. So when you're driving, you know, when you have torque steer, let's say whatever direction, this thing will self-correct to make sure that it's going straight. Now, a lot of people say that's like a useless thing, but hey, they included it, why not, you know? All right, so guys, I'll show you what TSM actually is. you guys see as I'm moving the car off center, the wheels are automatically moving themselves to correct for any kind of inconsistent, I guess you could consider, a vehicle position. So that is what a gyro actually does, right? The goal is to get this thing to go straight. All right, it's all set up. I verified it got brakes. We need some fuel. We're gonna start her up. For this break-in, the owner was really lucky to get one of the last gallons of Byron Race fuels, currently discontinued. This is actually also my favorite brand and my favorite mix. This is 20% nitro, 12% oil. And guys, just so you know, the owner is a cool dude. He picked me up a quart also. So yes, I now have some fuel to one of my favorite HPIs. I don't have to destroy them with that 30% Bones Brew that I've been using. Although I haven't fully confirmed whether it's trash or not, but we do know that the Byron is the way to go. And this Traxxas Slayer is gonna get the best. We're gonna be using the included equipment this Traxxas came with. You know, we got a pretty cool fuel bottle, top fuel. No, we're not running top fuel in this. We're running Byron. That's how we do. By the way, I just wanted to say, obviously we have some included tools that it came with, an extra air filter element, and I think I saw a spare glow plug in here somewhere. There must be a glow plug. Where is it? Well, it doesn't matter. Take my word for it, I saw a glow plug, okay? It's in there. Don't question the OG of the NitroGang, okay? That's not your job. First tank of fuel. Now, Traxxas has their own break-in procedure, of course, recommending that you use top fuel. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna use the NitroGang way of breaking stuff in, you know? Idling, a little bit of running, you know, maybe some Wendy's and pizza in the middle there. Who cares, you know? All right, we got some fuel in the tank. We got the starter. Starter just got given to me by God, you know, the God of Nitro himself. All right, first we're gonna prime the motor. I'm gonna plug the exhaust with my finger. Oh yeah. Nothing like priming a brand new motor. You never have vacuum issues, you know, at least not on a Traxxas in my experience. All right, I got the remote. I already checked the brakes. Everything should be good. It should start up. Oh, there we go. First fire. That's good. The first one's always hard, you know, kind of like your first girlfriend. Perfect, guys. Perfect. Look at that Traxxas idle. Gorgeous, no problems. I see a little bit of oil coming out. That's good. You guys see that? The ABC right there is moving. That's not me moving the wheels. That's the ABC, baby. Motor seems good. As you pick it up, the wheels don't move. That's a good sign. Well, a little bit, but that's okay, you know. I'm gonna idle it for about half a tank, shut it down, do another heat cycle. Why do I find the ABC so fun? I don't know. I got an addiction. Nitro ABC addiction, guys. First heat cycle went okay. I put a little bit more fuel in here. Let's start her up again, NitroGang. Nothing like a Traxxas startup, you know what I'm saying? Beautiful, beautiful. I richened the high speed a little bit, and I also richened the low speed just to lower the engine RPM. And now this is perfect. So far, the Slayer Pro is doing good. We got a whole bunch of oil here from the exhaust. You know, it's idling perfectly. I have no issues at all with the way this was set up out of the box. The engine temperatures are good. I have been monitoring them. I'm gonna do a couple more heat cycles here and then call it a day, guys. Gonna start it up another time. Gotta keep doing these heat cycles. The more heat cycles, the better, you know? It's like getting a tan. You want a base layer first. Easy start, easy. All right, guys, I'm done with the heat cycles for now. The owner's gonna complete the rest of them on his own. I did run this a little bit based on the Traxxas recommended braking method as well, by applying a quarter throttle every now and then, just to make sure that you get some of that built up oil out of the exhaust. But there's a lot of ways to break RC engines in. You know, there's like a Novarossi way where you redline the motor at all times. This is not the way that I was taught to do it, but either way, that's open to interpretation. I just want to leave you guys with one thought, and notice how great all of these parts are. I'm trying to show you that there's basically zero slop in this entire chassis. I mean, I love when things are so fixed, it's solid. I don't think I see anything that needs upgrading here. Even the steering, you know, as I move it left to right, it's literally zero to no slop in this thing. Really nice setup. That was one of my favorite things when I first had the REVO. I noticed just how great the chassis itself was. Not only does it look like a freaking futuristic 3D space age design, but there's no slop in any of the suspension. One of my favorite things. All right, Nitro Gang, I gotta go do stuff. I got more RCs to record, tape, build, repair, and first I'm gonna get some fast food on the way home. See you later.